What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Darkest hour, I wanna comfort you. I know you've been alone. Oh, where do you go? Your head when in the real world is snow. Oh, I know. Oh, I know how you hate the cold. Spend your life searching for more. Afraid to leave, afraid to show. Afraid to leave, afraid to leave, afraid to show. Sometimes find yourself knowing no. Lost and looking for a soul. Grabbing for what you can hold. Sometimes realize there's nowhere to go. Cause the thing we're searching for it's just waiting back home. Waiting back home. And you've done your walking, probably enough for two. Oh, often you've had it rough, but you also had your cup filled up. And we both know every time you come around, every time you return, you see it in your tired eyes. So you see that you still have more to go.
Let me tell you something, Tracy. It can't be anything like love, can it?
No, it mustn't be. It can't.
Would it be inconvenient?
Terribly. Anyway, I know it isn't. Oh, right where our minds.
Right into our hearts.
That music.
It does, doesn't it? Tracy, you're so...
As if my instincts were melting away. What is it? Have I got feet of clay or something? It's not under the pool. It's just over the lawn and in the birch grove. It'll be lovely now.
Tracy, you're tremendous.
Put me in your arms.
Sometimes find yourself knowing no. Lost and looking for your soul. Grabbing for what you can hold. Sometimes realize there's nowhere to go. Cause the thing you're searching for has been waiting back home. I stay waiting for you. I stay waiting for you. I stay waiting for you.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How y'all doing today? Happy Thursday. Is it Thursday? Yeah, happy Thursday. Turn up to all you beautiful people in the building, in the chat, in the bushes, wherever you at right now. And you're here supporting me. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Please hit that like button. Helps the channel grow. Support the host. The host is me, Chef Disaster, your boy. It's been a minute, but I'm back. If you ain't caught my live streams, check them out. I've been going live. Plus, I've been posting up. What up, All Heart Grit and Grind? I've been posting up shorts on my channel as well. If you're not, supporting Surviving Love, go to the community chat. Check out Surviving Love. It's my new channel where I put new content at. And get up to date with the content. You heard? Um, today, this afternoon. Well, it's still this morning, really. It ain't yet 12 o'clock yet here. East Coast time, Eastern Standard Time. But it's about to be 8:12. So good morning, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you is, whatever time zone. I wish you nothing but the best energy, nothing but the best. From me to you. Today's title is "And Still I Rise." It's like a statement that's, I guess, not I guess, that maybe you might be going through something, but even though you're going through something, still you rise. Still you rise. Still you get up and you get another day to do it again, another day to live, another day to breathe, all that good stuff, and still I rise. Maybe a lot of people are hating on you. Hate is an ugly, ugly thing. It really can work both ways though. Like, people can hate on you and you get exposure from it and it helps you grow, or people can hate on you, you get exposure from it and it keeps you stagnant. Keeps you really, really stagnant. And stagnant is not good. You know what I'm saying? So, and still I rise. So, there's been a lot of things that I had to still rise from, even though I've been going through and battling things, you know. Some people battle health and still they rise. Some people battle financial situations and still they rise from that. Is there something that you're battling and you feel like you won't be able to rise from it? You know, me, I like to prep myself for certain things. Like, it's kind of crazy to say, but I'm like, I always prepare myself for the worst to happen. Worst case scenario. You know what I mean? Yo, what up, realist? What it do? What it do? Good to see you, my brother. I always I always think like the worst case scenario. And I know that's crazy. People be like, yo, you should just live life, man, and stop worrying about shit that's gonna happen that you can't control, that's out of your control. But my mind just won't let me do that. My mind won't allow me to forget about the things that might, deter me from where it is that I'm trying to go. So I always think like, yo, there's something that's gonna happen that's gonna be, unfortunate or unexpected, all the uns. So when it do happen, I'm prepared for it. So me being that way has helped me stay ahead of the game, giving me an edge, a curve. You know what I mean? To be able to do what I got to do, even though I fall, still I rise, yo. Even though I fall, still I rise. I've been a chef for over 20 years, cooking in the industry, learning new things, working with new chefs, working with new staffs, all that good stuff. Like, and a lot of these things that be happening behind the scenes that be going on with me is an uphill battle. Y'all won't know it because I don't share those type of things, because I like to bring positivity to the spaces that I'm in. So when I'm going through these things and you're like, damn, where's Chef been? Know that I'm battling certain things. Like, there's been times when it's been financial, health, God, family. I've been battling all of these things at one time, and still I rise. Still I get up in the morning and I do it again. And not only do I get up in the morning and I do it again, I get up in the morning and I want to do it again. Like, I done been in the trenches. I done been where some of y'all will never even go. You'll never walk in the footsteps that I walked in life, and that goes for a lot of people. There's things that some people go through that I'll never walk in. You know what I mean? So, and still you rise, no matter what you go through, try to rise from that. Try to get up out that mud and be grateful. Be grateful for the opportunities that you do have, not the ones that you don't. And still I rise. I got my ass beat, and still I rise. I gambled $3,000, lost it all, and guess what? Still I rise. I still get up in the morning. I'm not angry. I'm not mad. I don't want to take somebody's life for these things. So, not getting up and choosing violence is still our is a form of rising from destruction and things that leave you stagnant, and the crabs in the barrel mentality, and people wanting to see you fall. Yeah, they might see you fall, but you know what's going to be even worse for them when they see you get right back up and get back on your horse and ride again. The people that want to see you fall hate to see you rise. So still rise, still say fuck them. You know what I mean? That's what I do. That's what I do. I got a lot. I got a lot of that. Yo, what up, Rusty Nail? I got a lot of that going on. Praying for the best, but preparing for the worst. I'm the same. Yo, realest 100. That's how you got to do, man. Because if you let it catch you off guard, it'll hit different. You'll be like, damn, that was unexpected. That was unexpected. I didn't expect that. But when you already ahead of it, you ahead of the curve, and you can expect it, you prepare for it. You're like, yo, boom. You can be like talking to a shorty, and you're like, yo, I like her. I really like her. But you've been through situations before where you got to be like, nah, this ain't it. This is not it. I gotta stay ready just in case the bottom fall out of this thing. Let me know in the chat if you know what the bottom falling out of the thing is. You know, because that can happen. You could be having the most perfect situation, and then boop, just like that, the bottom fall out that motherfucker. Why is that? Because sometimes people be on two different journeys in life. One person is going right, the other person is going left. There's never nothing. There's no meeting in the middle and figuring it out. So the first person to make that move, maybe it's the person on the left that go do left first, or a person on the right that goes right first. But whoever makes that first move, the bottom falls out for the person still left there trying to make this thing work, right? And boom. So now you there by yourself. What do? You mope? You go after this person? What do you do at that time? Huh? You say fuck it. You know what I mean? You been you before you met that person, and you keep being you after you met that person, and still you rise. You got to. You got to. You don't let money. Right? Money is a situation that can leave you fucked up. How do you prepare for being fucked up on a financial situation? Well, the same way you prepare for everything. Expect the worst. Expect by there's 12 months in a year. Expect 6 months in a year that you're going to be halfway gone with what you saved up for the year. Because why? You got to pay your bills. You got to do this, and that's only 6 months out of the year. There's 12 months in a year where you got to pay bills, rent, mortgage, phone, women, kids, cars, clothes, whatever your poison is. You picked it. That's your poison. But you're already 6 months in, so you're 6 months of money depleted, and still you rise. How do you rise from that? You keep going to work. You find another hustle. You invest your money the right way. You become very frugal on your spendings. I like to say, all money in, no money out. When you think about things like that, you're like, how can I keep all money in and no money out? All right, so one of the things I like to do is one of the things. If you have a mortgage, if you have a rent, whatever, that'll make the difference in this advice. But if you have a rent, what do? Pay it ahead of time, right? Maybe pay it 6 months. So then you only got to worry about 6 months of rent left. How do you pay 6 months of rent? You save money. You prepare for that. You say, I'm gonna put a little bit to the side, so next year when I gotta pay rent, I got 6 months ahead of time, mortgage, whatever it be, and that'll give me some time to be able to invest in myself. Because investing, I'm not talking about investing in somebody else's business or investing in somebody else. I'm talking about invest in yourself. Find a business or a hustle that's lucrative for you, that you can understand, that you can hustle, and you can make it work for you, and still you rise. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Um, she said, I don't care. All right, Rusty, I hear you, my guy. I hear you. But yeah, that's that. Those are the things that I do for the most part. If there's something that I know that might hurt me, I prepare for it, and still I rise. You know, um, for anyone who don't understand that no matter what's going on, what still I rise means, that means there's so much going on. Maybe I'm talking in a negative aspect. Doesn't mean that everything you got going on is negative. I'm talking about the things that are negative in your life and you're able to rise from. Some people battle drug addiction. Some people battle alcohol addiction. Some people battle um depression. Some people battle being lonely. Some people are battling suicide, and still we rise from all of these things that we battle. Some people are battling financial situations, sick situations, health situations, relationship situations, and still you have to be able to rise from these things no matter what. Life will take you, chew you up, put you in the belly of the beast, and shit you out. That's how life is. There's no in between. There's no gray area. You have to be on your grind. Because if you're not grinding, if you're not giving a shit about you, no one's gonna give up. No one else is gonna give a fuck about you. So as you're slowly watching yourself deplete and deteriorate, you have to be able to find a way to get up out of that funk. Because the moment you get down, those haters, remember I talked about the haters in the beginning, they're gonna be there hating. Trust me, with their flags and saluting and loving your downfall, but they're also gonna make sure that you stay down. There's not gonna be no one there to help you. You're gonna go for help. You're gonna think that you have friends. You're gonna think that you have loved ones. You're gonna think that you have people that care about you and have your best interest in mind. But when that time comes, you're gonna find out there's very few people there. And you might ask me, how do I know that? Because I've been there. I've been there before. I've been at my lowest point and nobody would fuck with me. I've been starving. I've went months without food. It's partly due to maybe I have pride and I don't ask nobody for nothing. But no matter what it was, I got up and I grind and I got back on my horse and I rode again, and here I am again today. It unfortunately, unfortunately, or whatever the case may be, however you want to look at it, it costs money to live here in today's United States. You have to have it, right? So you have money, and you surround yourself with these people that are supposed to love on you and supposed to care about you and supposed to have your best interests in return, and vice versa. You're supposed to be doing the same thing, likewise. And it just doesn't seem to be working that way. It just doesn't seem to be working that way. It's a lot of empty promises, excuses, so forth and so on. That's a funk you may have to get out of too. Because you've surrounded yourself with these individuals. And now when it goes get rough, there's nobody there for you. And these are people that you counted on to be your support system when you need a little helping hand, and they're not there for you. And that you have going on, and still you rise. That is not a good feeling. That is not a safe face, that is not peace. That is that is destruction. That is indecisiveness. These are the things. These are the environments and the situation that create depression. You find yourself by yourself. You find yourself lonely. You find yourself talking to yourself. You find yourself not being able to reach out to someone. You find yourself not having someone to listen to, not having someone to talk to you, to give you advice during your lowest times. But I'm here to tell you that once you hit that point, go and hit it. Let the motherfucking bottom fall all the way out of it. Because you get to rebuild. You get to start all over again. And that's why the title is Still I Rise. No matter what the fuck someone does to you, no matter what the fuck someone says about you, and trust me, and listen to me good. The people that are going to be saying these things about you, the people that are going to be ignoring you, the people that are going to be hiding from you, the people that are going to be cold and the most wickedest are going to be those people, those same people. How you doing, Roy? You black by design? I appreciate you pulling up. Are going to be those same people. And you got to understand. Oh, yeah, it's been yo, it's definitely been a long time. But you know what? We ain't miss a beat. I still appreciate you as back when we first met. You heard? Those same people are going to be the people that are going to be wishing that you stay down. But when you get up, right, and you will, if you want to, and you get to start all over again because let the motherfucker break to fix it again because it wasn't built on anything good anyway. When you build on something good, friendships, support systems, supporting cast, when that's built with good stuff, it'll never break. It can never break. There's people that I have in my life that always got a spot in my heart. We built on that. And still I rise, yo. Let me hear you say it. And still I rise. You know, um, if I sat up here and I told you all the things that I've been through in life, you might ask, well, how am I still doing here? Yo, I've been good, Raya. I've been good. I can't complain. I cannot complain. I won't complain. I'm blessed and highly favored. I'm loving life, and I'm feeling good. But, you know, most importantly, how are you doing though? Like, are you okay? How you feeling? Is everything all right with you? That's what I want to know. Is I want to know if everything all right with you. I appreciate the love. Thank you so much. The love. The love is so much stronger than the hate. The love is so much stronger than the hate. You heard? Um, I found myself and listen to me. This is real. This is dear to me. I found myself outcasted by my support system. Have you ever been outcasted by your support system? And that might come in the form of family, friends, siblings, your job. Have you ever found yourself ousted? It could be even your relationship. Have you ever found yourself feeling lonely while you're in a situation? Well, I have, right? It went so deep that I've even had people call me a victim, like playing victim. And I only say that. I only say this because I really don't give a fuck about what people say to me. I'm gonna still be that hard outer exterior man that I grew up to be. I'm hardened. I'm not even going front. I'm hardened. So certain things don't affect me the way it affect other people. I just have no filter to certain shit. But yeah, I'm hardened. And when I say and still I rise, because there's things that would demolish the average person, the average naive person, because you have to say naive, because people that go through shit aren't allowed to be naive, because you know what happens when you don't pay attention to your circle. You know what will happen. You've been there, so you won't be naive to that. Once again, once you've gone through it, make some people may. It's like you bump your head. You know the door is too low, so you duck the next time you get to that door. But if you keep hitting the door, it's something else going on there. You know what I mean? But that first time you hit that door, you're gonna remember, because it's gonna knock the shit out of you, and you're not gonna want to get the shit knocked out of you again. So, and still we rise, right? Even though we got the shit knocked out of it, and still we rise. So, family, siblings, and friends, my supporting cast turned their back on me when I was low, right? Did I pout? Did I hate them anymore? Did I wish them any illness or anything like that? No, I didn't. I found ways to invest in me myself, to love on me myself. I found ways to do that financially. You know, when you do better things with your time, there's nothing that can keep you from being happy. So find things that you can do with your time. Like, fuck it. You know, I love going out to eat. I've been to so many different restaurants in the past year, and mind you, lonely. Not lonely like I'm sad, but unattended, without someone. No one, just me. I've done, um, holidays that way, and so special nights, and things like that. Deep meditation for me is important to help me get up and say thanks for the next day. That's another part of preventative maintenance when it comes to your soul and loving upon yourself. You have to be able to appreciate yourself. So you appreciate yourself by yourself. What can you do to entertain yourself when it's just you? Come on now. And still I rise. What do you do to show yourself that you appreciate you while you're by yourself? Let's go. Well, I felt I lost my support. I realized that sometimes you shed the old to embrace the new. Everyone is not meant to walk with you, for real, for real. Yo, Raya, yo, dead ass, Raya. You know what I mean? Shedding that old and embracing the new, because you shed the old to make room for the new, because the old is not gonna like the new. The old is not going to want to know. They're stubborn and they want what they want. And sometimes the old want you to stay stagnant. They want you to keep falling. They don't want to see you shine. So get that up off of you. Get it up off of you. It don't belong there. It's like that song. Look in the mirror, and you might not see what it is that you need to see. But say to the old you, say this. How did we get here? How did we get here? Nobody supposed to be here, because you don't want nobody relishing in the things in the darkness. You know what I mean? I've tried this love thing for the last time. When you know something isn't for you, don't keep letting it resonate in your mind. Like people say, rent space in your mind. All right? The rest of the song goes, my heart says no, no. Right? Your heart will tell you. Your heart will tell you. Your brain will make it make sense. Listen to it. Listen to it. You know what's not right. You know how you know what's not right? Look, I'm a chef, right? And I'm going to give you a little secret. This is how I know when I know something ain't right. If I can't make something, sit down and eat it and fucking say it's delicious, I will not fucking give it to nobody. That's how I know. And that's the same thing when you know that you wouldn't do what a person is doing to you, to them. that's how you know it's not right. And that's a good thing because you're not built that way. You're just not built that way. And don't allow people to, people to try to trick you out of your bag. And it ain't even your bag. It's not your money. It's your sanctioning. It's your peace of mind people try to trick you out of. Don't let them trick you out of that. And still I rise. And still I rise. I've been through so much in my life and still I rise. It's been so much hate stowed upon me and still I've rise. There's been a fucking monkey on my back. And once I got that monkey off my back, still I rise. Embrace it. Tell yourself that. There's no one better for me than me. And I promise you, it will get you through some of the darndest, diabolical things that you've ever been through. And once you shed, like Raya said, once you shed that old to make way for the new fit like a brand new pair of Air Force Ones. And go with everything in your life. You go with every outfit in your closet. That's what the new do. That's what happens when you love upon you. Find that space to meditate. You don't need too much. A little peace and quiet. Somewhere to sit down. Away from all the negativity. Make sure there's no negativity around. Put your phone on do not disturb because they'll get to you through your phone. When they can't get to you physically, they'll send you messages. They'll call you and tell you some bad news. Such and such died. Such and such got locked up. They never call you with nothing positive. I sit around folks and I talk about investing in my business and what I want to do in life. Those conversations aren't regularly accepted. You'll find people from, oh, I got a phone call. They jump on their phones or they move around. Their motion is different. They filtering themselves out. You don't need that shit in your life. That's not going to help you rise. You want people that want to listen to you, that might want to invest in your situation, or maybe just support you in words and encouragement. You know what I'm saying? And still we rise, even though there's ugliness and negativity around us. Still we rise. Still we're able to make it to the top. And what is the top? What does the top look like for you? Because everybody's top, is different. Your top might be different from mine, and her top might be different from her. Right? What does success look like for you? How do you get there? Right? It was easy for you to get to the bottom. It was easy to bottom out. Isn't it easy to bottom out? Why is it so easy to bottom out, but it's way more difficult to get to the top? What does getting to the top look like for you? And that's very important because don't make it too challenging. Don't make it too difficult. Don't make the goals unreachable. And still we rise. And still we rise. I think that's a perfect way to test yourself. You can't stop people from being people, but you can change how you handle those situations. That's right. That's right. You can change how you handle those situations. Absolutely. And a lot of the times, it's very short term decision making that determines what our next footsteps will be. It's a whole bunch of small situations that lead us to where we are. Remember, how did we get here? Look in the mirror and ask yourself that. Whatever your situation, is it a friend that just won't leave you the fuck alone? How did you get to that point where it's your friend and they just won't leave you alone? And a lot of the times you gave access of yourself to that person. So how do you get your access back from this person? This said person has access to you and you want it back. right? We can try to do it cold turkey, right? We can try to avoid them. We can just cut them out of our life cold turkey, right? But there will be remnants of the destruction and the diabolical behavior left behind. It's still there. And still I rise. I have hate all around me, latched onto me, grabbing me, pulling me down back in the barrel like a bunch of fucking crabs, and still I rise. Let's go. Don't allow, don't always avoid negative. Just challenge yourself on how to grow and better yourself, right? Because we have to exercise the ability to be able to overcome things. And if there's nothing to learn from the negativity, we learn from the negativity. We take that and we use it as a learning curve. We know not to go there again. Remember when I talked about the 6 foot person walking through the 5'5" doorway, hitting his head that first way. Now we know it's gonna be hard to rebuild that door. How does he get to the point where he won't be hitting his head on that door? Well, for one, we know he smacked his head up against it one really good time, and it left a fucking knot on his head. And we know we don't want that, right? That was diabolical enough to say, I don't want that again. So when situations like the stalker friend who you gave access to won't get out of your life, how do you avoid that? Right? Like the door you hit. So boom. We said disengage. There's different forms of disengaging from a person. See, some people, you can't just cold turkey disengage them. That'll trigger them on to try to figure out what's going on. So you disengage slowly but surely. Back to the song. I know you're gonna be tired of me, but there's a purpose for it. How did we get here? Always ask yourself that. What at what point did you give that person access to you, and what does that look like? Is it, do they live with you? Is it, do they have your phone number? What access did you give it to them? Do you confide in them when you're down and out and you need somebody to talk to? Do you call them? Sometimes you can be giving the person the bullets for the gun and you don't even know it. So disengage from the negative behavior. And even though you've had that situation going on where you're probably confining them, slowly cut that off. How did we get here? Remember that. How did you get? Not too many people supposed to be there when you've been hurt before. Let's go, and still we rise, and still we rise. I appreciate everybody that came in here today and showed me support and uplifted me on this beautiful Thursday day. It's beautiful out there. I'm gonna put the link in the chat for anybody who may want to come up and share or have some insight on and still I rise. Because that's what we do. We share experiences. So here's the link. If you like to come up, please feel free to hit that link. And you already know what it is. I appreciate Raya, Black by Design. I appreciate All Heart, Grit, and Grind. I appreciate Realist 100. I appreciate all the people that hit the like button. I appreciate the people that were in the cloud just watching and listening. And I appreciate the people that's going to really take from this and still rise and still gravitate and get up out that mud and get up out that funk. And I'm glad I can help. I'm your boy, Chef Disaster 3.0, and still I rise. I'm out.
wanna comfort you. I know you've been alone. Oh, where do you go? In your head, when in the real world there's snow. Oh, I know how you hate the cold. Spend your life searching for more. Afraid to leave, afraid to show. Fight to leave, fight to leave, fight to show. Sometimes find yourself knowing I'm lost and looking for a soul. Grab it from what you can hold. Sometimes realize there's nowhere to go. Cause the thing we're searching for is just waiting back home. Waiting back home. And you've done your walking, probably enough for two. Oh, often you've had it rough, but you also had your cup filled up. And we both know every time you come around, every time you return, you see it in your tired eyes. Sad to see that you still have more to go.
Let me tell you something, Tracy. It can't be anything like love, can it?
No, it mustn't be. It can't.
Would it be inconvenient?
Terribly. Anyway, I know it isn't. Oh, my, we're out of our minds.
Right into our hearts.
Music.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Tracy, you're so...
It's like steps are melting away. What is it? Have I got feet of clay or something? It's not under the pool. It's just over the lawn and in the village grove. It'll be lovely, you know.
Tracy, you're tremendous.
Put me in your pocket.
Sometimes find yourself knowing no, lost and looking for your soul. Grabbing for what you can hold. Sometimes realize there's nowhere to go. Cause the thing you're searching for has been waiting back home. I stay waiting for you. I stay waiting.